welcome to Chair Yoga with Carolyn. Let's start by finding a comfortable seat. Hopefully you can ground through your feet so that you can, from that grounding, feel a lift through center. Close your eyes. Let your hands rest palms facing down on your lap. Take a moment to just notice your state of mind. Notice the cadence of your breath. And as we sit here and just begin to be more aware, you might notice that your thoughts are kind of busy. Can you step back from those busy thoughts, the busy mind, and just begin to connect to center? Feel the heaviness of the seat into the chair. And from that grounding into the chair, can you inhale and lift through center? And then exhale, soften. With each inhale, feel that lift right through the center of the body. And with each exhale, allow yourself to soften and arrive in the moment. Let's take one more deep breath in, eyes remaining closed. And then exhale, bring your hands together in front of the heart. You can let the thumbs rest right on the center of the chest. Feel the breath moving beneath you. Notice how the fingertips connect. And take a moment to bow your chin. Setting your intention to connect to center and to connect to each moment from that space within center. You can gently blink your eyes open, taking in the tips of the fingers and slowly taking in the room. Inhale, circle your arms around and up. And exhale, slowly allow the breath to release. Inhale, circle the arms around and up. And exhale, slowly allow the breath to empty out completely. One more time, inhale. Breathing in through the nose. And exhale out through the nose. Let the palms press together, elbows wide. Inhale, lift through the crown of the head. Exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, rotate to the left. Inhale back to center. Mindfully, inhale, open the arms out to the right. Exhale, hands together, back in center. Inhale, open your arms out to the left. And exhale, bring your hands back to center. Release your hands to your thighs and drop your chin in towards your chest. And then inhale, lift your gaze towards the sky, pulling your shoulders back. Exhale, draw your navel in, bringing that movement into the spine. And inhale, draw your belly button forward, again looking up. Exhale, we want to make sure that we're always moving in a range of motion that feels comfortable without pain. Inhale, heart lifts. And exhale, draw your belly in. Inhale, find center, press your palms down and grow a little bit taller. We always start from the space of an elongated spine. Before you exhale and hug your belly in, and inhale and pull your heart forward. Exhale, hug your navel in, and inhale, draw your heart forward. This time letting your belly rest down on your thighs and reaching for your toes or towards the floor. Letting your head look towards the right and to the left. And then hands to the thighs and press your way back up. Now look towards your right, pull your left shoulder back. Look towards your left and pull your right shoulder back. Notice if you still have that center line of the body and that you're not tilting your head to the right and left. Rotate, look to the right. Lift through the crown of the head. Exhale. Look towards the left and lift through the crown of the head. Shoulders soft and dropped. Bring it back to center and roll the shoulders. Bring them up to the ears, back behind you and down towards the earth. And then relax those shoulders down and back, lifting. Take the hands up and behind your head and just feel that lift. Even almost like you're picking up the head, sliding it gently back behind you. And then elbows wrap in towards each other and then back open. In towards each other and back open. In towards each other and back open. Press your head back, but lift the back of the head. So not the chin. Lift long, so you feel that lift and space between each of your vertebrae. And then exhale, dip your right elbow down and left elbow up. Inhale back to center and exhale, dip to the left. Keep pressing your head back into your fingertips and lengthening. Right elbow down. Inhale, lengthen in center and then left elbow down. And then bring it back to center. Again, wrap your elbows in. And inhale, open them out. Wrap your elbows in. And inhale, open them out. This time, release those hands. See if you can slide the backs of the hands behind your back. And then inhale, open up. Palms to the sky and hands behind the head. Reach your hands out and away from you. Keep a nice tall spine and hands behind your back. Of course, if you don't have room, you'll have to move a little bit further forward on your chair. Inhale, arms around and up, and hands behind the head. One more time, bring your hands behind the back, and then hands behind the head. And then let your arms hang down by your side, and roll your shoulders. Up, down, and back. Let's take the other direction. One forward, and one back. One forward, and one back. But again, reach your hands behind you, and this time lean forward, maybe holding onto the back of the chair, or interlacing your hands behind you. Let's see here. And then reaching the knuckles back as far as you can as you widen through the chest, and try to pull the elbows a little bit wider and even the wrists a little further away from you. Good, and then relax. Pull your left hand over towards your right side, anchoring your left shoulder, or it could be just on the back if it's too much, and then just let your right ear drop towards your right shoulder. As you're here, find that center line, that lift from the core of the body right through the spine. Just the head is tipping over towards the right. Noticing what you feel. And then relax. And take the hands over, either just the right hand behind the back, or you can sneak it all the way over into that left side of the waist. Sit up nice and tall, and left ear drops towards the left shoulder. Hold and breathe. And then release. And roll the shoulders. Take a little stretch through the upper back by taking the right arm across the body. Inhale, lift tall through center. Press your right arm out into that hold of the left hand or fists. And then release. And sweep your left arm across with the right arm supporting it. You can have a slight bend in the elbow, but we're trying to bring our left arm back, but we're not letting it because we're holding it with the right hand. Hold and breathe. Deep breath in. Good, and release. And stretch your right arm, support yourself with your left hand. Reach that right arm up and over. Maybe looking up inside the right elbow. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale. And then left arm up towards the sky. Stretch your body long. And then reach over to the right side. Maybe looking up underneath the left elbow. And then release. One more time, a little bit faster. Inhale. Looking up. Exhale back to center. Inhale. Looking up. And exhale back to center. Inhale, float the arms and flip the palms. Exhale, relax the arms down. Inhale all the way up and forward. As the arms reach up, feel the back, upper back start to arch just a little bit. And then exhale, hinge forward, bring your hands back behind you into chair pose with the airplane arm. Inhale, sit up tall. Keep engaged through the core as you bring your heart towards the sky. And then exhale back into chair pose. Do that one more time. As the arms lift up, the side body grows. And just let the upper back arch. And exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Lift the shoulders up towards the ears, back behind you and down as you press the palms together. Good. Interlace the fingers and bring the elbows together. Just draw some circles with the wrist. One direction, and then the other. Good, and then stretch. Heel of the left hand presses forward. And then palm towards you, back of the hand reaching forward. Shake it out. And just take one finger at a time, flossing those nerves through the hand, pulling the elbow away as you hold on to each finger and give it a little wiggle. And shake it out. Let the arms swing and cross and swing. You can do it with a bent elbow if you don't have the space, and cross, just gently. And now press your right heel of the hand forward. Relax your shoulders down the back. Hold for a moment. Notice the center line of the body. You want to create a habit of being connected to a nice tall posture. In another way, back of the hand forward. You can press the base of the thumb right into the center of the base of the palm. Hold and breathe. And then shake it out and floss the nerves, the tendons as you circle. Maybe hold on to the finger and just let the hand wobble from side to side, little twist. Getting a nice stretch through the carpal tunnel area. Shake it out. Good. Let's cross the right leg over the left. And come into a gentle twist. Inhaling, getting nice and tall. And then exhale, coming to center, hands to the chair, and fold over the legs. Take a moment to breathe space into the back, even allowing your arms to hang down by the floor. Just the weight of the arms helps to pull a little bit more space in the muscles that hold on to the spine. Allow them to relax as you breathe in. And then hands to the chair and bring yourself up and take that twist one more time. Maybe this time reaching the right arm back behind you. And then bring it back to center and change the cross of the leg. Right hand to the outside of the left knee and twist to the left. Inhale. Feel the head like a balloon lifting skyward. And then exhale, drape yourself over the crossed legs. Keeping that length through the front body as you fold over the legs. Maybe letting the arms drape down. If you feel comfortable, of course. Make sure you're supported on the chair. Feel that spaciousness behind the heart. And then hands to the chair and press your way back up. Feet to the floor, slide your hips a little closer. Just do a little windshield wiper from side to side. Find a little bit more movement. Bring your hands behind the right leg. Pick it up and let it swing. Forward and back. And then side to side. And maybe even tracing a circle with the foot. And changing the direction. And then kick the leg straight and down, straight. Couple more times. And even pulling that knee all the way up into the chest. Sit taller. And exhale, release. Picking up the left leg. Let it swing forward and back. Side to side. And then little circles. Good. Kick it straight. And release. Kick it straight. And release. One more time. And pull it all the way in towards you. Sit up tall. Pull your shoulders back, lift tall. And then release. Go take your feet wide. Inhale, bring your arms out again. Float your palms up. And inhale, stretch your side body. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Inhale, bring your arms out wide. Float your palms. And inhale, bring it all the way up overhead. Exhale, hands come through center. Bring your hands to the knees. And let's drop your right elbow down towards the right knee and reach up and over. Back behind you. And then up and over. Rotate your chest towards the floor. So you're turning down towards the floor. And then inhale back up and open. Exhale, reach. And inhale, come back up. Stretch the palms out. And exhale. Hand to the knee or elbow to the knee, side bend. Exhale, reach behind you. And then reach your hand up and forward and rotate your chest down. Inhale, open. And exhale, reach. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. And release your hands halfway down. Float your palms up. Keep your shoulders back, and just from the elbow down, bring your palms towards the earth. Press your feet down and widen your knees away from each other. So you feel a stretch in your inner thighs. Maybe even heel toeing the legs just a little bit wider. And then pressing the feet down, drawing the knees away from each other. So you start to feel a stretch through the inner thigh. Let's hold for a minute. Use your hands to press the knees wide. Inhale, lift tall through the body and press the feet into the floor. Hold and breathe. Good. And we'll take this right into a warrior two pose. If you'd like to, you can step, hold on to behind the chair and do this pose holding onto the chair, or you can have your seat on the chair and float the arms up for warrior two. Hold and breathe. Ground down through the legs. Warrior poses are strong poses as we engage the legs. Try to get that left leg straight and press your right foot towards the floor, keeping the knee over the ankle. And then flow your arms. Let's inhale, stretch the arms up overhead so the side body gets longer. Keep that length in the side body as you exhale and drop the arms to shoulder height. Hold and breathe. Lift the back of the skull off the upper back. Keep pressing the left thigh back so the leg becomes a little bit straighter. And we'll come into a right angle at the elbow rest on the knee and reach. Just draw a few circles with that left hand. If you don't feel steady, walk your feet a little bit forward so you don't feel like you're going to fall off the chair. And then inhale, circle the arm in the other direction. We'll use the last circle to pull ourselves back and up into warrior two and take a reverse warrior, reaching your right hand up high. And bring yourself back to center. Hands to the hips. Heel toe those legs back into that wide position. Lengthen the inner thighs. Use your hands, press the knees down, and then press the feet into the floor. So here, if you want, you're standing and holding onto the back of your chair. Just lower the hips as you feel comfortable, but try to keep widening the knees, and the knees are trying to point in the direction of that middle toe. And then let's swivel for warrior two on the opposite side, straightening the right leg, squaring the hips, grounding while not collapsing into the right arch of the foot. So toes turn in a little bit. Inhale, root down to rise up. Feel the strength in the legs. From that grounding, we feel that energetic lift through the center of the body. We don't have to think of each muscle we're engaging. It's just the action of lifting through center. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale, maybe finding a little bit more length through the spine. Arms help to pull length through the side body. And then keep the length as you exhale and relax the shoulders down. And arms out in the line of the shoulder. Take your right angle pose. If you need to walk the feet a little forward so you don't feel you're going to fall off your chair, reach. And then back to warrior two, press the feet into the floor. And then reverse. Feel that opening through the left side body. Good. Back to your warrior two. Hands towards the chair. And just walk those feet back in towards center. See if you can get almost as straight as your leg. Hold onto the chair and fold forward. So of course you're still nicely rooted onto the chair. And then come back up. Root down strong through the heels. Pull the toes slightly back and fold, holding onto the chair. Maybe you can even reach the hands down towards the earth and find a nice forward fold here. where you feel the stretch. Elongating the back body and the front body. Breathe the heart forward. And then walk your feet in with the hands still on the floor, hands to the knees, and bring yourself back up. Inhale, stretch your arms up. A little upper body back bend. Exhale, we were here before, back into your chair pose. Again, inhale, reach up. And exhale. Back. Stay in your chair pose. Reach your arms forward. Hug your shoulders back. Just going to hold here. Imagine there's a little weight in your hands. And feel how just the weight of your arms makes your back muscles work, your legs muscles work as you press the legs strongly into the earth and feel the belly pulling in to support that leg through the spine. Hands to the knees and cat-cow here. Arch and exhale. Inhale, arch and exhale. Arch and exhale. Good. Lifting back to center. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. And exhale. So to find balance and that support of strength through the body, let's come to standing behind the chair. I'm going to just bring my chair this way. And stand up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders up, down, and back. Weight is in the heels with the knees not pressing back. Hips are not pressing forward or back, but see if you can stack them right over the heels and align the shoulders over the hips and the heels. And then feel that center lift through the body. That energetic lift from the root all the way up through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in, expanding the ribs in front and back and side, top and bottom. Exhale, empty all the way up. So balance, peel your left foot off the floor and just hold standing on one leg. Lighten the touch of whatever you're supporting yourself on. And find that energetic lift through center. Hold and breathe. Feel free, if you feel steady, maybe one hand to the heart, or even taking both hands to the heart. Use your best judgment here. If you start to wobble, hands come back to the chair, and you can gently release. Walk back for downward facing dog, stretching and elongating the spine. So here in this different angle, can you still feel that lift and lengthening through the center of the body? Get to know your core center. And then walk yourself back. And we'll try that same thing on the other side. Press your left foot into the floor and just peel your right foot. Maybe this is enough for you. You can still feel that there's more weight in that left leg. But feel free, if you're comfortable, to lift the right leg completely off the floor. And then lift nice and tall through center. So we feel the left leg, of course, strong. We feel all our stabilizing muscles. But without focusing on any one muscle, just continue to find balance in the hips. So in other words, not letting one hip rise up or sink down, and feeling nice and tall through your spine. And then release, and just take your legs wide for a little circle of the hips. And then change the direction. You can always make your circles a little bit smaller. your feet back together and walk yourself back into downward facing dog. Keeping a nice distance away from your chair, take a big step forward with your right leg all the way to the chair so you come into lunge pose. Getting a stretch behind that left heel and my left leg back. And then lifting up. Hold and breathe. So now my right knee is bent. Inhale. As you exhale, pull both hips back as you straighten the right leg and fold towards the chair. Hold and breathe here. And then inhale, bend the right knee and come back into the lunge. Lifting your heart, lifting your belly, so you feel that center line of energy. Let's one more time take it forward. Maybe resting your hands on top of whatever your support is, so you can feel a nice long stretch through the back of the right leg. Pulling your outer right hip back. And then step the legs in. Walk yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Find the length through the side body without letting those two bottom ribs collapse to the earth. Lift them up into the back. And then see if you can stretch a little bit longer. And then take a big step forward with your left foot. Lunging the left knee over the left ankle. And then lifting your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, navel in. Inhale, get a little bit taller. And then exhale, straighten through the front leg as you fold over the chair. If you don't have a chair with a back, it's still fine to just have your hands on the lower part of the chair. You just have your arms straight. And you might feel a stretch up here. So just listen to your body, notice what you feel. We're going to come back into the lunge by bending the left knee while keeping the right leg straight. Feel the belly button lifting and the tailbone dropping, so you get a stretch in the front of that right hip and the back of the calf. Hold for your inhale. And exhale one more time, fold. Feeling a stretch behind your left leg. And then step your feet back in towards the chair. And just do a little work for the back of the leg by lifting a heel up towards your bum. Strengthening the backs of the thighs. A little march here. And we'll strengthen the outer leg by doing a little tick-tock from side to side. Try not to let your toes turn out. They want to turn out like the toes bleeding the way, but see if you can let the heel lead the way instead. And start to feel that work. And then just relax that by drawing those little circles. We'll work the front of the leg by coming back to a seated position in the chair. Sitting down in the chair. And working the front of the leg by just lifting up, holding, and then lowering. Lift and hold, and lower. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. And hold it here, and see if you can just do little pulses, tiny little pulses, trying to get the leg straight. If you feel any pinching, just back off a little bit, pinching around the knee. Just trying to pulse that leg. And feel what muscles are working. You can even pat the leg to notice the front of the thigh muscles working. Good. If you can, if you're not on the couch and you can slide, just turn sideways. If you can slide that leg underneath the chair, you get a nice stretch on the front of the leg, maybe hands behind the head. And feel that stretch through the front of the thigh, and even up through the front of the body. And wherever you are, make sure you're supported in your chair. Hold and breathe. Try it if you have shoes on, it's shoelace to the floor or top of the foot to the floor. And then slide that up. I'll stay here just to show you the side view. We're gonna lift the other leg. Lift. So it's your left leg. Actually, my right leg, but it's mirroring you. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. And then hold it at the top. Make sure your posture is good. And do those little tiny pulses. Feel the muscles right around the knee getting stronger. Little tiny pulse for 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. And then slide the leg underneath the chair as you slide your hips forward without losing your connection to the chair. You can hold on to maybe just one hand behind the head, leaning back, supporting your head. And try to find a little bit of a pelvic tilt here to bring stretch in the front of that left leg. Hold and breathe. And then bring yourself back and up. I'll just turn my chair to pre-face you. This is actually a folding chair, so just got to be careful of whatever you're sitting on. Make sure it's stable. Let's do some hip stretches. Before you do, let's just do a little bit of work for the inner thigh. We work the front, we work the side, we work the back. So a little bit of work for those inner thigh muscles. Cross the leg, cross the leg, cross the leg. So as you sit up tall here, try not to tilt the pelvis backwards as you're doing it, even if you're coming up just a little bit lower. This also brings a nice rotation into the hip joint. Working those inner thigh, the adductor muscles. And then finally, let your right heel lift up on top of the left for a hip stretch. Keep your foot flexed. Make sure you're firmly grounding into the chair. Lengthen your front body before folding over the legs. And hold and breathe. Relax on your exhale. Inhale, create space and length on your inhale. Not just space in your body, but space in your mind. The space between thoughts, the space between reacting and responding. Inhale, elongate the front body. Exhale, unfold. Hold for one more breath. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. yourself to relax in the stretch. And then bring yourself back up. Maybe just a little shake of the legs side to side. And switch sides. Flex your feet. Elongate the spine. Front body stays long as you fold over the leg. So hold and breathe. You can hold onto the chair if you like. As you press into that standing leg, the one that's on the floor, feel a little bit more support. Draw your heart a little bit further forward, and see if you can exhale, relax a little bit more into the fold. Notice that the muscles in the face are relaxed and the shoulders are relaxed. We're just noticing the patterns that we create of how we hold tension in the body, and see if you can relax. Inhale, lengthen the front body. Exhale, soften over the leg. And then come all the way back up. Let's shake the legs. Let's lift heels and toes, heels and toes. Slide back into your chair and just draw little circles with the ankles and the wrists. Change the direction. And then plant your feet on the floor and inhale. Putting that arms all the way up and exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Shake everything out. Or take a little run in your chair like you're having a little temper tantrum. Shaking and getting energy to move through the body. And then the arms as you stabilize through the legs. A little shake. Little wiggle side to side. Make it small. Shake out the arms. And then take a deep breath in. And exhale. Relax your hands back down to the log, palms facing up. And just take a moment to close your eyes and notice how you feel. See if you can feel that showering of energy releasing from the body and creating a new space of connecting to awareness, of finding that space where we get to choose our next thought, our next action. As we begin to become more aware of the directions of our thoughts and our minds, we can choose to let go of what doesn't serve us. Not an easy task. It takes lots of practice. But let's commit to finding that space of the pause before we react and taking the option to respond to the next moment from center. Reconnect to the breath, finding that energetic lift from the tailbone to the crown, and then exhale, finding that surrender into stillness. Just taking the next couple of breaths to connect to the sensations of the body, the sounds, bringing your awareness into this moment. exhale, hands together in front of the heart, and bow your chin to your chest. Sealing our practice in gratitude for awakening